All right, let's dive into the first pre-spoiler video for chapter 1150 of One Piece. Are you ready? Let's roll after the intro. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're kicking things off with the very first pre-spoiler hint for chapter 1150 of One Piece. But first, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. That really helps the channel grow and reach a lot more people. I'd really appreciate the support. No more delays. Let's jump right into it. My friends, last chapter was incredible, right? Everyone loved it. The hype was sky high. I think we can all agree it was easily one of the best chapters of the year. And because of that, the hype for chapter 1150 is only going to grow even more. According to one leaker, fasten your seatbelts. That was said last week, and just that alone already got people excited, maybe even more than for chapter 1149, which was already insane. Another leaker, the main one actually, shared a gif of someone celebrating with a very hyped up expression. So now we're left wondering, is that celebration because of a mind-blowing chapter, or because of a huge event that's going to get everyone talking? Maybe even something that'll make fans cheer out loud. And that makes me think, what if we finally get to see Luffy in his Nika form, and maybe, just maybe, we see him come face to face with Imu-sama, who might be tied to the Gunko group. That would be the first ever meeting between the two, and that alone would be legendary. Or maybe we'll leave Egghead and jump to the Holy Land of Mary Geoise, where we finally get to see the revolutionaries in action. What if they're the ones setting the place on fire? Either way, both paths could totally explain the leaker's reaction, which was summed up in one word: funky. Now here's a bit of good news that most of you will love. There's no break after this chapter. Yup, One Piece is delivering 3 chapters in a row once again. Oda is going all out this year. We really can't complain. Sure, we had some breaks because of Golden Week, which isn't his fault, that's just how it goes. But outside of that, almost every time he drops a chapter, we get 3 straight weeks of content, and it looks like that's exactly what's happening now. Oda's stepping on the gas. I think the man is truly ready to bring the story to its conclusion, and he's moving fast. So let's recap. First, leakers are saying this chapter will be crazy. Second, we might see either Luffy versus Imu or the revolutionaries attacking Mary Geoise. Third, no break next week. Stay tuned because we've got more hints dropping later today, and this chapter is shaping up to be absolutely wild. You can definitely let the hype soar. Honestly, I think this might end up being the best chapter of the year. Maybe even beating chapter 1138, which many fans still consider the strongest so far. Some people are already calling chapter 1149 their favorite, but chapter 1150, that one could easily become the undisputed #1 of 2025. What do you think? Drop your theories in the comments. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll get the early leaks. Wednesday brings extra spoiler content. And Thursday, we'll cover the full chapter summary and reading right here. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Thanks for watching. See you next time.